Hello and welcome back to the long dark beat the bear challenge. Yeah. Okay, there he is. He's caught up with us and we have to get to the basement real quick. He didn't see us. It's our lucky day. So what you're gonna do is go down to the basement and you're gonna clean it out. You're looking for jerry cans and crowbars and, you know, any food source, food, because you're not going to be hunting, really. So, just check it out and see what's down there. You may find some boots, mostly for shoe leather. Yeah, it's just standard stuff here in the basement. Not going to dwell on it too much. You have to remember too that you have to look for everything because you might find an extra shelf with a flare gun. But unfortunately I didn't find a crowbar in order to look in these, but you know as well as I do that more often than not that there's not a darn thing in them. Then it won't matter.
Be prepared for anything.
Yay, clothes. Yeah, I carried around a lot more cloth than I needed. I don't know why. That wasn't really a great idea. You just need to know to repair your clothes. So if you have 5 pieces, carry 5 pieces. You don't have to have really more than that. The only case that you need to repair your clothes other than being in a weather storm is if you get attacked, and most likely you're dying anyway, so just try to remember.
Heavy.
Yeah, see, I'm just loading my happy butt down, but I'm not traveling yet, so I usually just, like I said, gather everything I can find. No matter what it was or quality, nothing. Just gather it all together as quickly as possible because you're kind of on a time schedule here. Try to go and do things as quickly as possible because you are limited food-wise. You don't have time to stand outside and really gather like, cattails or anything. So you kind of have to live off what you find. Berries, maybe some tea or whatever, so you'll see as we go. Okay, he's there. Run. Okay, close the door. Hear him stomping around. He hasn't seen me yet. He knows I'm here though, but I ain't got time for you right now. I got stuff to do. Once you get through the house, search every nook and cranny. Do it, because you don't know if you'll find something that is critical to your success. I know I say that word a lot, but I don't know. This challenge is, it makes almost everything just, super critical, and you gotta have it. And I played a long time before I figured out that, you know what, you need a knife. Because you're going to have to use it later, Doesn't do anything for the bear. You can't kill the bear. Until, obviously you're going to need the rifle when you get to the trapper cabin. But, this is only part 1. They haven't released the second part yet. So, right now, what we're going to do is we're going to consolidate our clothes and get the best we can. Check out our food and go ahead and eat my fish because it's heavy. I didn't too much concern myself with the quality as much as I did the weight, or at least I should have, But those, when you get to it, about these are all I think around 0.22 or something, so that's okay. All right. Oh gosh, see all those torches? You don't need all those torches. This is something I wish I'd kind of caught on to earlier. that if you carry around 4 torches standard, you're good. You're good. Don't need all the jerry cans. You need probably to get through the whole thing. I don't even know if you can use a whole tank on a lamp, storm lantern, you know. So yeah, I think I made a mistake there. I was heavier than I needed to be. One thing you need to make sure, though, is very important, is to sharpen everything. Make sure you're at 100% on that stuff. Because even if you might encounter wolves, and you also need to harvest quickly as possible. If you come up on like a deer laying down or something like this. Yeah, minimize, and I did mostly this. You can see it's dark. It was busy work, just condensing the pack, distilling it down to the lowest common denominator. But because I wasn't sure what I would need, because I kept thinking in my mind, when I get to the trapper's cabin, I'm gonna need to repair the rifle. I don't know why I got that in my head, that I'm gonna have to repair the rifle, and I'm gonna need a toolbox. I'm gonna need scrap metal. I'm gonna need a cleaning kit. I don't know what I'm gonna need. So a lot of the things that I carried around for a long time was because of that. Another thing I carried around was the spyglass, to make fires with, but who the heck is gonna make a fire outdoors? Nobody, because that bear will eat you into little bitty pieces. The only protection you have is a door.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yeah, so don't keep the spyglass. You don't need it. That's just extra weight weighing you down so the bear can catch you. I mean, that just makes sense. And I look back on this and it's like, it's almost pure luck that I completed this task. Okay, I survived. This is day 2. And now our food, we've got food, so I'm not too concerned about it. I cooked up all the coffee, all the tea whenever I got it. That's a good way to multitask your food and your water, so you can distribute it into, kind of at a third category. And now you can hear there's a storm brewing. Woohoo, I am so excited. Problem with storms, I thought at the beginning that the storms would help you hide, because most of the time you don't see any wildlife. When there's storms, you don't see nothing. And I thought the bear would be similar. That is, if I traveled during snowstorms, that would be a positive thing. So early on, that was something that I did until I got killed doing it. So unless you have to move during a storm, it really won't make any difference, and the only thing it does is impede you. You can't run if the wind is blowing in your face as well. It does afford some protection, but it has another additional hazard. I don't know about you, but it's been a while since I've played some of these areas, and I wasn't fond of them to begin with, so I never hung out on the certain areas of the map, and it was like, oh my gosh, I got lost plenty. Snowstorms were a factor sometimes. I wasn't familiar with the landmarks. I didn't know, where the heck am I going? And you have to know, without a doubt, if you take nothing else away from it, you have to know where you're going and the exact route you're going to take, and a plan B if you're thwarted. I basically measured out the distance you can run, and maybe a little bit extra, but very little extra. So I measured from where I was, like in a little round circle, what was the closest shelter that would keep out this bear. And that's how I plotted my route to get to the driver's cabin. Because there's no obstacle that he can't overcome. He goes places. The animals behave differently, and you're going to figure this out when you get to the dam. They're going to do stuff that they never did before, or that you knew about. Plus, you're coming from the backside. I don't know if you've ever killed Fluffy from the backside. I always killed him from the front side, so, you know, that was something new for me. Yes, I have completed this, so, but I wanted to show you exactly how I did it. As you can tell, there's another storm, and going through my pack one more time. Keeping wood on you is a good idea, because the next places you're going to go, you will not have any access to quick wood. It won't get you killed. So at this point, it's okay to have wood on you. You're gonna need it. We don't really have a choice about leaving, but I can hear him. See what I mean? You don't care it's a blizzard outside. He's close too. Where is he? Cue creepy music. I keep hearing him, but I can't see him yet. Where is he? There he is. Okay, cool. Okay, now we know where he is. See, he's relentless. Oh, he saw me. Don't worry, you're protected on the porch. As tempted as you are to shoot him in the butt with a flare, please don't do it. You're gonna need those later. Alright, now, here's another tip. It's fun to watch him. We love watching the bears on this back porch. So right now you've got a bear in close proximity, unaffected by the storm. The storm is blowing basically sideways or in your face, so you wouldn't get very far. You would waste all your ammo or running or... Oh god, he's coming back. He doesn't go very far. And as soon as he beads on you, he's running. So you're thinking, how the heck am I going to get out of this farmhouse alive? I thought, well, maybe I'll go to the front and lure him to the front of the house. I thought that. And then I thought, and then I'll run through the house and run out the back door. But when he is beaded on you, his range is very short from where you are. So the only thing you can do is just kill time and, you know, make sure you didn't leave anything or whatever. You got to give him an opportunity to get away from you. To basically relax. Was this enough time? You realize too that, you know, you had basic opportunities to run and you should have took them, like when he was on the corner, but I hadn't gone through the house yet, so, you know, I was still too spooked. And I thought, okay, what if the storm stops? So, you know, you're checking your food and you're saying, well, how long can I stay here before I must go or die of starvation? Because as soon as you start getting hungry, your condition goes down. And if he catches you, You have no chance. Alright. So I decided to wait out the storm if I could. But it didn't seem to be abating. I did have some food. And, you know, you gotta work the pastime, the resting. Pastime and resting. The days of sleeping all night, at least in this challenge, you know, maybe in the game it's not as important, but in this challenge it is very important. So we are going to go one more time out and see if we can make an escape, because we need to go to the next leg of this journey and get out of this house. We've cleaned it out. There's nothing left here for us. We just have to find the opportune moment to leave that won't get us killed. Our goal is the car that's sitting on the road straight past where we're looking out right now. I don't see it. All right, run. Run as long as you can, or as fast as you can. You don't know where he is. He may be in front of you, to the side, behind. We don't know. We never saw him. He even goes to the field. Alright, so I got a little off track here. That's quite common in storms. So, course correct immediately. Don't stop. Just keep going. Keep going, keep going. Try not to stop. You know where you're going, and go there. Bam. Now you're safe. However, listen, your teeth are chattering, and this is where you'll find the knife, as you will see. Critically important, yes. Clean out this car, get out of this car as soon as possible, because you'll freeze to death in here, and he's coming. This is not a good place to get caught. But just double check, make sure, you know, there's nothing in here important. I'm pretty sure I didn't bother with the trunk, but yeah, it was locked. Okay, so the next place we're going is we're heading up to the fishing hut. Keep going, because it has a fireplace. Hopefully you carried wood with you like I asked you to. If you have wood on you, you'll be able to counteract this hypothermia. If you were lucky enough to find some fishing equipment, you can also maybe fish and get you some food. You will get lost here if you don't take brief moments, very brief, to kind of get your orientation. This is one of the areas I was not that familiar with. There is a cave here before you get to the expansive pond. You can duck in there. You're running. He's still running after you. He's right behind you. You don't think you've left him eating berries by the barn. He's not. He's chasing you. Now, this is the little T-junction, I guess you call it, or the bend in the river. And you gotta cross the river, get some recovery time. You have to walk sometimes. It's unnerving, I know. But you're lucky that the wind is not blowing straight in your face, but it's pretty bad. You're at 95%. If he catches you, you'll be automatically 5%. You're basically cooked. Okay, we're looking for the pond. Run a little, walk a little. Run a little, walk a little, that kind of thing. Walk as long as you can. But remember, in this storm, you can't hear him until he's right up on you. You can't hear his footsteps. Okay. Don't have time for that. must find the cave before you freeze to death. Now, you don't have to go to the cave. You can just keep going. If you can't find it. I have a hard time finding this cave. I always have. I don't know why. It's the formations to me just all look the same. But if you get lucky enough and you do find it, you can duck in there just to kind of, okay, look at the map, get your bearings, and make sure you're going in the correct direction. If you don't, if you get lost right now, you have zero chance of survival. Zero. You're at 90%, and that's just a factor of bad luck with this storm. Your only hope of survival at this point is either finding the cave or finding the lake. It looks pretty hopeless right about now. But I'm always in favor of high ground. So if I can't decide, I will turn right, because I do know after the water goes to the waterfall. If it wasn't snowing, we could see the waterfall and kind of get our bearings of which way to run. We are on Pensive Pond. We actually got lucky. Like, yay! You also get to see, if you haven't been here in a while, you get to see that they added doors. This is a nerve-wracking thing too, to get that thing open. Once you get in, whew, big, huge sigh of relief. You will have a little bit of wood on you, hopefully. There may be even some in there. Get it lit. Fire making skills. You will be warmed up in no time, but you're at 86%. Try to always leave as early in the day as you can to give yourself an opportunity. Yay, Blair! This will help to rest and recoup so you can run. That's what the coffee's for. Let's heat that up. See, we're numb. We're winded. We'll have to sleep a few hours, but we have to be able to keep a fire going for a few hours or we'll freeze to death. So this is a very important stage to be able to master this area or this leg of the trip. He's right behind you. He's coming. Unfortunately, you have to stop. You have to stop, warm up, get your food, get water, get your rest. You must. You can't just run, and then hope he doesn't catch you. That's not successful that I know of. So you got about an hour 20 on the fire. Gonna boil up the water. That wasn't really necessary, but it was something to do, I guess. But if you have an opportunity to make water, as long as it doesn't affect your pack, do it. But more important than anything, yeah, see? There you go. Load it up and sleep. Let's see, we got 2 hours. Okay. And we're going to eat the last of our straight calories. Wait, just wait, and rest. Now there is kind of a little weirdo glitch. You hear? He's here! Did you hear him growling? He knows you're in there. Alright. So, here's something I did. It was a little silly. I was like, you know what? I'm hungry. I think I'll go fishing. And then, yeah, realized that I didn't have any fishing gear. I was like, well, crap. So that definitely prompts you that you gotta move on. And now you've got a bear on your butt. Literally, he's kind of circling this little fishing hut, and you're thinking, oh my god, how am I gonna get out of here? The next leg is going to be from the fishing hut to the cave. It's a transition zone between Pleasant Valley and Mystery Lake. This was our ultimate goal. We are going to run up the hill, catch the road, run down it until we get to the cave. If that's not possible, we'll run to the waterfall under by the bridge, cut up to the left of it. So that's our plan A and plan B, or plan B and plan A, whatever. Warm up, rest up until you're as close back to 100% and fully rested as you can tolerate. But you got time. You got 6 hours to get to that cave. So it's better spent right now getting your stats up. We're at 91%. Not thrilled, but not much we can do about it. We got about 30 minutes left, so we don't even have a full sleep cycle. You need about 8 hours, you need an hour. Okay. Decision. It's when you make your decision. When to run. Look at your stats. You're getting hungry. So it's coffee time. Get that energy up. It won't get your percentage up for your health, but it gets your stamina up, which should be fully rested and ready to go. This lowers your pack weight too. Get all of it. All right. No time to stall. It's time to run. Yeah. Like that's gonna help. But anyway. The brand. It's pretty good against little wolves or whatever. Okay. Fire's going. It's time to do this. Time to do this. Don't be such a wuss. Gotta get to the cave. A lot of this is just working up the nerve. Because you heard him growling. You know he's out there. But you don't know where. You can't see. He's not in front of that little fishy window hole. So, anyway. There's a rabbit. Run. Don't even look back. Don't stop. Just go. Unless you figure out, to your horror, that you're running in the wrong direction. Yeah. Course correct as quickly as possible. Yeah. I ran in the wrong freaking direction. Yep. This was almost a critical mistake. This would have normally get you killed. This will get him, get you, and you're done for. But I didn't see him. So of course corrected and got my bearings of where I was, where I was going. I panicked. Check when you come out. I was deciding whether I was going to stay again or not. No, don't. I don't see him. Just go. Go. See, I've already used my burst of running. This was so stupid. When you come out, make sure you see the little boat putt thing to let you know that you're running in the right direction. Kind of to the right of it. This is just freaking luck. There's the waterfall. This is the area we're shooting for. It's actually on the road. Remember plan A, plan B? The road that cuts over that bridge that comes in front of it. Or you can hit the river and go under the bridge and cut to the right. Either way will get you to that cave just as quick. See, already cold, already tired because of that mistake. I could have been, sitting by the fire by now. So, keep to whatever landmarks you're familiar with. I was only lost for 10 seconds or something, but it could have made the difference. I just got lucky. Plain old luck. I got spooked and decided to stay off the road because the wolves patrol that road. I wasn't sure if there was another bear in the game either. This is also an area where they patrol. Now, here's a cave I forgot about, which I was very grateful for. It's right beside the waterfall. But I didn't stay in here long because I thought something might live here. But I got my bearings, so I'm gonna hug this wall all the way to the cave. Just hope I get there before he figures out where I am. It's a slow crawl against the wind. It was actually the most nerve-wracking point. It's always the most nerve-wracking point. It's right before you get to whatever shelter you're shooting for, because that's when you feel the most vulnerable. It's like, yep, my luck. Alright, it's coming up soon. You can see the down tree, which kind of signals where it is. The entrance is, you have to go past the hole and then climb up the rock. Once you get up there, I thought, oh yeah, I'm probably safe, but you know what? You're not. Just get inside the cave if you see him coming. So now you turn through here. I'm feeling pretty relaxed right now. Now, this guy right here, I checked him because I wanted to see if he had a flare or candy bar. Ta-da! He did. Sometimes that guy's there, sometimes he's not. No bear following me. I got lucky. Real lucky. Okay, I'm in the cave. Phew. Yay! Okay, so this part of the trip is over. This episode is over. Thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you in the next part, and good luck with your challenge. Bye!